What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Let's Just Be Real podcast. I'm your host, Marissa Tong. Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode. Happy Sunday. If you're listening to this on a Sunday, it's a reset day. It's the first Sunday of April. I hope y'all are feeling good. I hope y'all are feeling refreshed. And even if you aren't, we are still in this crazy period of life. There's just a lot going on. Let's just be real. There's a lot going on. And also, if y'all are into astrology, which if y'all listen to the podcast, y'all should know by now that I am. So I am going to be talking more about astrology in these episodes and in my Substack, just because I really use it in a way to understand the energy of what's happening in the world and with myself. And it's been a great tool. So I think it's helpful for me, and I hope maybe for some of y'all who are more curious about astrology or learning about it, or you're open to it, whatever the case. If you're not, that's cool too. Okay. Y'all could just tune in just to, hear what I got to say, because we're always talking about something. And yeah, y'all, it's Sunday. This is an audio only episode. As promised, I told y'all I'm going to come back to 2 episodes per week, but I can't promise that 2 of those are going to be videos, because, producing this podcast and editing the videos and getting everything out in a timely manner, it's a lot. So, I'm kind of just going based off vibes, which we're going to talk about today in this episode, kind of just feeling out your own vibe and energy and where you are at a certain point in your life. And yeah, just listening to the way that you need to work and produce and show up. And I feel like I'm in a season where I'm showing up a little differently. So we're going to talk about that. But aside from that, y'all, we're back to 2 episodes. So if you are a YouTube listener, subscriber, watcher, this will also be on YouTube. You just won't have my face. It'll just be, the logo, whatever. But you could go do your cleaning, your spring cleaning, do your dishes while you're listening. Just play the video in the background, okay? But yeah, y'all, I hope y'all are having a great week and a great weekend. And wherever you are, I hope you're ready to dive into some real-ish today, because we're talking about remembering who you are. We're talking about evolving, blossoming in the spring, really getting back to yourself, getting back to your essence, getting back to your true authentic self, showing up in a way that feels good for you, and blocking out all the noise, tuning out all the noise, because the world can be really noisy, especially if you're someone that is active on social media, whether that is literally your job. You're a content creator, you have to engage with people, you have to be on social media. I find that personally, my time limit on social media is very, very short, and it's shortening, I find, every week. There is a limited amount of time that I could be on social media, and I follow a lot of great people. I wish that I saw more of the people who I actually wanted to see their content. I wish I saw more of their content. But sometimes, the algorithm is going algorithm. The algorithm is going to do what it do, okay? And we don't understand it. But I just tend to see, things that turn me off, or things that seem inauthentic, and that really grinds my gears, okay? When we're talking about pet peeves and things that just really irk my soul, it's people being inauthentic, okay? It's people pretending, it's people showing up, putting on a mask, putting on a show, lying, being too salesy, being I don't know. That's just me. And I'm not judging anybody who is using social media as a platform. I use it as a platform, as a tool, as a business tool, as a way to market and promote myself and my business and my services and my personal brand. So I get it. But me personally, I mean, my brand is literally built off authenticity. Like my whole brand and every branch of it has the word real in it. Let's just be real. Real rhythm dance fitness, real hot retreats. Like I can't pretend, to be something that I'm not. So when I see certain things or I feel different vibes from people, I'm just like, ugh, get me out of here. Like close the app. I can't. So that being said, I've just been limiting my time on social media and just being really intentional about what I'm doing when I'm on there. Like I'm posting and ghosting. Y'all know I talk about that a lot. And just being intentional, whether that is scheduling out my posts. I love that Instagram has made that tool and that feature available to creators, users, whoever, because it's really helpful. Sometimes you want your post to show up at 8 a.m., but you might still be asleep, or you just don't want to immediately jump on Instagram first thing in the morning. And that's also something that I'm kind of revamping, like not getting on my phone first thing in the morning. Like this has always been a struggle for me. And as much as like I give tips on routines and waking up, I've never claimed to be like an expert on morning routines or anything like that. Like I have my own way of doing things that have just worked for me personally, but there's also things that don't work for me. I tend to be someone that I wake up and I feel supercharged and motivated because I love what I do. So sometimes that means like I immediately just want to jump into work. But I also know in order for me to have a good, productive, peaceful day, I need to have my routines in place. I need to meditate for at least 10 to 15 minutes. I need to go on a walk for at least 15 to 20 minutes. Lately, it's been like 30 plus because I moved, to the West Coast where the weather is amazing and I'm highly taking advantage of it. Why not? So I've been spending a little bit more time outdoors and so there's just certain things that I am revamping with this new spring season and really paying attention to like, how am I spending my mornings? How much energy am I putting into other people or my business or, business processes, whatever, versus the amount of time that I'm putting directly into my personal development, mental health, spirituality first thing in the morning. Like those are very important. Those are more important than anything else. So right now I'm kind of just revamping and reevaluating where I am and what I'm doing with my life. So yeah. So today I want to talk about just showing up as a version of yourself that you're going to be happy with, that you're going to be content with. I posted something on TikTok recently. I'm trying to be more active somewhat on TikTok. I just find that like TikTok is kind of like, what's the word? It is on easy mode, or if that's what the children are saying, like easy mode, or it's just like, it's very effortless. Like you don't have to put much effort into what you post on TikTok. Whereas like Instagram, things have to be a little bit more thought out and edited and curated. But I find with TikTok, like you can literally post whatever. And this was literally what my post is about. I was just in the car and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to post whatever at this point. Like, because there was one post previous to that I posted about, literally it was just text over the video. It's always these types of posts that we see going viral. And it was literally just like text over a video of me sitting in like a nail salon chair, like a pedicure chair. And the text basically said like, who else can relate to not actually enjoying getting like their nails or like their feet done? Like it's not relaxing. And that shit blew up. And I'm just like, yo, as many videos that I post about my podcast, about my dance classes, about my Substack, about my retreats, about helping, mentoring people, it's like those posts are not going viral. But no, the one post that I put with just text over the video talking about me not being relaxed or enjoying a mani-pedi, that goes viral. Like, are you serious? So I'm just like, you know what? I see how the girls are going viral. I see how the girls are out here moving. Okay. They're just posting 3 to 5 second videos, maybe 10, with just some text over the video, talking about whatever, with maybe like a trending audio. I think that's also what it was. It was a trending audio. It was that damn anxiety song by Doechii, which is like y'all are really playing it out. But I like it. I love Doechii. So, I'm a support or whatever. But that song it's getting a little repetitive or whatever. Oh my God, y'all. So I just bought a brand new pair of professional dance heels from Burju Shoes, and I am completely obsessed. These are not only fashionable, but they're completely, absolutely comfortable. They're so lightweight, they fit my foot like a glove, and my feet are just completely happy. Versus when I first started taking heels classes and teaching heels classes, I was just picking up random heels from department stores, and they were killing my feet. My feet would be swollen, I would have blisters, they would scuff up the floor at the dance studio. So I'm so happy that I came across Burju shoes. These are without a doubt the best heels in the industry, and a few celebrities including Chloe Bailey, J-Lo, and Megan Thee Stallion have been spotted wearing these during their big performances, so they're good. You absolutely need to invest in yourself this year and stop wasting your money on shoes that will only last you a week, girl, okay? If you're looking to level up and get into your heels bag and, just build your confidence, you're gonna need the right shoes. So these shoes will completely level up your dancing and help build your confidence because you're not worried about how your feet feel. Me and my clients have been wearing Burju shoes for a few years, and I'm honestly never gonna switch back. Like, I would never switch back to a department store heel, okay, honey? These shoes are lightweight, stylish, durable, and they come in a variety of different heel heights and styles for every different type of dance. The service is incredible, and if you need to exchange a size, they'll quickly help you do that. I do recommend ordering one full size up since these shoes are meant to hug your foot. So check out the amazing selection at burjushoes.com. Use my discount code RISFITKitty. That's RISSFITKITTY to save some cash on your next purchase. And let's get to dancing. But anyway, y'all, so I posted that I'm just going to be posting whatever at this point. Like, I'm not overthinking it. It is what it is. And that shit blew up. And that's kind of just where I am right now. Like, I just want to have fun with my content. I want to post things that I genuinely like. I want to post things that I feel good about. I want to post things that make me laugh. Like, I low-key had to kind of clap back at somebody on YouTube. Honestly, it be the people on YouTube. It's not even like TikTok, Instagram. Like, the haters are always on YouTube. And I know it's always like weird, creepy men. So somebody left a comment on like this reel that I posted. It was like super fun reel, like Gwen Stefani song in the background. It was like how girls rebrand their entire life. It was meant to be funny. And I literally do not care like if anyone has the same sense of humor as me. My content, and whenever I make something that is supposedly funny or I find it humorous, like it's for people who have my type of sense of humor. Okay? Like, it's not to please the general public. So this guy leaves a comment and he's like, "Was this for entertainment? Because what was the point of this?" He's like, "Who is this for?" I said, "Clearly not for you, but thanks for the engagement." Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Like, don't play. Don't play around. Why are you This is my okay, I'm not going to make this a rant episode, but like, I just don't understand how people have the audacity to come onto a stranger's post and just leave a comment that, like, you could have kept that to yourself. You really took the time to move your fingers across your keyboard to leave a comment. For what? For what? I can't, y'all. But anyway, back to the topic. So yeah, I'm just feeling like I want to get back to creating content that like I really enjoy. And I feel like whenever I do that, whenever I tap into that fun, childlike, creative side coming from like joy and just whatever, let me just try it, like a fuck it mentality, like I'm just gonna do it. I find that those are always the posts that go viral. Those are always the posts that people like, people enjoy, they're the most engaged with, right? And I just want to tap more into that. Like, it is my mission in life to continue just showing up authentically and also finding that within myself, becoming less concerned with what other people think or how other people perceive me, because I know I'm always going to attract my tribe. I'm going to attract the right people. I'm going to attract the people who are meant to see my content, who can benefit from it, who can laugh from it, who just see it as entertainment, who see it as motivation, whatever the case. Okay. Like, I am an unlimited being. So, whatever type of content I want to put out, if it's one day I want to put out a content about travel, the next day I want to talk about dance, the next day I want to talk about manifestation, like, none of that should matter because it's a reflection of me. So I want to continue just putting out content that feels good to me. I don't want to question myself or doubt myself or question, oh, is anybody going to like this? Is anybody going to actually read this when it comes to like my Substacks, whatever? Like, I just want to be authentically and genuinely myself. So I hope that you guys are feeling that through my content and just, yeah. So I know some of y'all have been with me on this ride since I started the podcast in 2023. And I'm just really excited to continue growing and putting out episodes and having conversations with more guests that align with me. But that's also not my biggest concern. Like, my biggest concern is not seeking out guests or trying to get people on the show for clickbait. I want to have conversations with people that I truly am intrigued by, and I find something, I don't know, that like I really want to talk to them about. Like, I don't want to just be talking about bullshit on the podcast. Like, I don't want to just have guests for the sake of saying that I have guests. So you guys will probably see more solo episodes. I know for February we did solo episodes and y'all really love that. So y'all will be seeing more solo episodes from me. And yeah, I'm just continuing to seek out my tribe here in San Diego and take my time and really continue to be with myself, discover myself more, spend time with my dog. Like, I'm just in that place. I feel like I'm in my soft girl era, but I'm like a soft girl that is on a mission. Like, I'm on a mission. I'm always on a mission, like, I'm an ambitious girl. So my business is always going to be top priority after my wellness, my health and wellness, obviously. But that's always going to be a top priority to me until, something else changes my mind. But my business is a huge priority, and not just my business, like my purpose, my mission, my community, my impact. Those are all really important things and components of my life. So I just want to continue to pour my energy into that. So I hope you guys are feeling the same, just wanting to show up better, wanting to show up bigger, wanting to show up as yourself. So one last thing that I want to say to you guys is that your journey is never going to look the same as anyone else's. So why not focus on you? If you're going on Instagram or TikTok or whatever platform you're using and you're constantly comparing where you are or where you're not based on what you see other people putting out, and that's literally just a perception, right? I talk about this a lot on the podcast, just like really being able to tune out the noise in the outside, whatever is going on in the outside. It has nothing to do with you. Whatever somebody else is posting has nothing to do with you. Whatever somebody else is talking about has nothing to do with you. Yes, we can feel inspired. We can feel like, ooh, I like that. Like, that's a good, idea or whatever. But it's like, if you're constantly just picking up on other people's energy or trying to do what they're doing or trying to match up or live up to what you see or what you think the trends are or what you think you should be doing, you're never going to be satisfied with your work. And people are going to feel that. I'm specifically talking about like if you are a content creator or you do anything public or perform or speak, or maybe you do speaking engagements, whatever. But if you are putting yourself out there to people and you're providing services or content or whatever to people, they're going to feel that through your energy, that you're not showing up fully as yourself. You're trying to be somebody else. You're trying to talk like somebody else. You're trying to put out the same offer as somebody else. You're just doing things because you think that that's what you need to do. And I want to remind you that you only need to do what you feel like you should be doing. And I know that's really hard in this world of capitalism and patriarchy. It's like, oh my God, I need to be doing this. I should be doing this. I should be here at this point in my life. I should be making this amount of money. I should be this successful in my business by now. It's like, who told you that? Who told you that? Why do you think that? Why do you think that the work that you've put in the past couple years is not good enough? Why do you think that the success that you've seen and the milestones that you've hit are not good enough? Because you're looking at what everyone else is doing or where other people are? Like, you don't think they've had their own journeys and challenges and times of self-doubt as well? Like, come on. Everybody's human. And again, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever, all highlights. Very few people are showing us the really rough points in their life or the moments of self-doubt or the day-to-day. The day-to-day. We don't talk about the day-to-day. Like, yeah, people could talk about, oh, I had a rough, whatever, 2023 was horrible, blah, blah. And they might tell you a few things that have happened, but like, they're not talking about the day-to-day challenges that they face, whether that is issues with their partner, whether that is self-doubt, lack of self-esteem, health issues, financial issues, whatever it is. Somebody is always dealing with something that you have no idea about. And guess what? We don't need to know. Everybody isn't meant to know everything about each other. That's why focusing on yourself is so important. Like, that is the best thing that you could do for yourself. And this isn't to be super selfish, tell you to be selfish and don't care about anybody else or what anybody else has going on for them. But I guarantee you, whatever you have going on is way more important. The relationship you have with yourself is so much more important. Really invest in yourself. Really take the time for yourself. Show up as yourself. And yeah, y'all, that's pretty much all I have to say today. That is your Sunday service, self-care prep talk, or whatever you want to call it. And last thing I want to say, I know I said that about the last thing, but the last thing I want to say is just get back to having fun, please, okay? Fuck the trends. Fuck the copycat shit, okay? We don't care. You don't need to hop on every trend, all right? Like, leave it alone. Just stop. Just post what's in your drafts, okay? I know you got some in your drafts that you need to post right now, so just do it. I'm talking to myself, okay? So we're going to hit the drafts. We're going to schedule the post, or we're going to post right now. All right. And we're going to stop looking around. Look in the mirror. Okay. So yeah, y'all, if you are looking to have more fun and add more joy into your life, I want to invite you to check out one of my upcoming Real Hot retreats. We are literally heading to Greece in about a month. So we have last minute registration open for the Goddess retreat. We're going to be in Mykonos and Andros from May 7th to the 13th. Ticket prices actually ain't too bad right now. Like flight prices, I just booked my flight, so they ain't too bad. So if you're looking to do something last minute, I would definitely look into that ASAP. If you guys have any questions, feel free to hit my DMs. You can shoot me an email, whichever way you'd like to contact me. You can also go on my website and fill out a contact form. But I am offering $444 off the Goddess Retreat last minute booking. So if you're interested, the code is going to be Goddess May. And yeah, that'll take a nice chunk of change off of your package. So yeah, y'all, I'm excited to head to Greece. Oh my God, I really need this. It's so surreal. It's so surreal. We ended up rescheduling or postponing when the retreat was in September, and I just feel like that was one of the best decisions that I made because just divine timing. Like I just feel like the timing now that it is just perfect with the new spring season and the people that are going. And yeah, so I'm just really excited. So if you guys are interested in coming to Greece with your girl, head to my website. I'm going to put everything in the show notes for you with the discount code so you can take that money off. All right. Put that towards your flight. And yeah, and if you guys are not around, you're not able to travel next month, then I invite you to check out the Unmasking Retreat. That is a retreat for women of color, and that's happening in Seattle from August 8th to 11th. So check that out as well. And yeah, y'all, thank you again for tuning into this episode. I really hope that you got something from it. If you did, feel free to share with a friend, share to your Instagram stories, tag Wristfit Kitty, and Let's Just Be Real Pod. And also, please leave a rating and review. That really is going to help out the podcast this year. We are looking to expand and to grow and to reach more people. So please feel free to leave 4 to 5 stars on your rating, or honestly, whatever. Okay. If you feel like this is a 2-3 star show, then girl, do you. Okay. Not really. Please don't, do 2 stars, but, be honest, be real. I want to thank you guys so much. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in another episode. Bye, y'all. Take care.